Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Gargano, and you are listening to the Bob Culture Podcast.
Backstage here, live at the world-famous Monster Factory at Belle with, let's be real, big-time up-and-comer right now. Hearing a lot of good things. Just had a great conversation with Missy Sampson over there. Someone who's really killing it right now. Please welcome to the show, Miss Kate Thorn. Kate, thanks for a few minutes. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
So much to talk about. Big match tonight. Shameless promo. Let's get that in. I believe you have Clara Carter tonight. Thoughts going into that match?
I do. Clara, she's a great person, but once I step in that ring,
I saw the promo a little bit. Now, I've never seen you wrestle live, but you've obviously worked with my girlfriend until she dumps me, Vicious Vicky, and great matches. Vicky does love working with you. You've been killing it, but I saw your promo here, and I'm like, this Kate Thorn, she's got a little bit of an edge, a little bit of an attitude. We're going to see some of that tonight?
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
Okay, cool. Training with Afa Jr. Love him, great dude, one of our pals. He's been killing it. Lots going on over at Battlefield. What has it been like working with Afa Jr.? What are some of the guidance he's given you? Because you seem, and not to give you a big head here, but you seem a little bit ahead of the curve.
Yeah, I mean, from day one, he's always pushed me to be the best I can and gives me great wisdom, that puts me years ahead. And, I just try to make him proud.
When you're training with him, is that something where you got it, like you instantly got it? Because I see a lot of wrestling. I'm around this a lot. I start to see the little things that I'm like, oh, this could be better. This could be more fluid. For you, was it something that just clicked right away? Because your in-ring is very good. You said your first match was back in November.
Yeah.
You're already here at Belle to Belle. You're starting to travel. You're getting some big opportunities already. Was wrestling something that clicked for you right away when you started taking those bumps and stuff?
It was. I am a dancer, so I've always had to pick up stuff quickly and make sure I had the technique right from the very beginning. So it was a very easy transition. A little bit of a toll on my body because I'm not used to that shock, but yeah, it was pretty seamless. Yeah.
Can you elaborate? Because we talked to a lot of people that were in martial arts and have gone to wrestling, and it's a very weird adjustment. You're learning to fall, go frontwards, backwards. Certain instincts come into play. So give us a little more detail about how that dancing and choreography translated into pro wrestling. That's very fascinating. I feel like maybe it is an advantage in a way.
It is, yeah. You always have to be quick-witted and really light on your feet. But yeah, I mean, at first I was a little too graceful, wasn't really hitting those punches, but now I'm hardcore, so I get it. I get best of both worlds.
I love it. And my frame of reference is your matches with Vicky. I watched them with Battlefield. Amazing job. Shout out everyone over there. You really are doing a great job. I really mean that, not just because you're here. She was doing some stuff, and I'm like, I've never seen you do that. And she feels comfortable with you.
Yeah.
To me, you're 0-2 against Vicky. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I am.
She's pretty good.
Yeah,
she's pretty good. I feel like she might be your Roman. Is she someone you feel that you have to conquer? Maybe that third match.
100%.
Is that on the checklist?
I am not okay with losing. Like, I'm going to make sure I overcome that obstacle because I'm not going to let any obstacle stand in my way from achieving the highest success I can.
Love that. Love to hear that. We're in this locker room full of some of the greatest independent wrestlers in the Northeast, some of the greatest women here. Is there anyone that you have your eye on here in this locker room, on the independents at large, male, female, anyone that you're looking to have a bout with?
All of these women are so inspirational, and being in this locker room is amazing. I definitely have my eye on Becca Wiley because she's 18 too. She's a prodigy like me. And then, of course, I got to talk about Notorious Mimi. She is a superstar, and I definitely want to get in the ring with her.
I'm here for that, Becca. What about a tag team with Becca?
Ooh, that would be great.
Here for that.
Both got the braids going.
All of the above. Very, very cool. Let me ask you this one. It's very cool to see pro wrestling thrive right now as a business on the national level and the independents at large. We're seeing a lot of that talent from the AEW locker room coming through. We have a couple TNA talents coming through next week here at the Monster Factory. Our buddy Steve Macklin will be back through here. Is there anyone from that national product? Because it can happen. There's forbidden doors. There's prohibited portals, whatever they're saying. Is there anyone perhaps that inspired you or anyone that perhaps that you want to get in the ring with on that national level right now?
I would. Becky Lynch has always been an inspiration in my life. Me and my grandpa, we watch her all the time, and She's always just been a special place in my life. But then also Dr. Britt Baker,
DMD.
she has been a trendsetter for me because she's doing 2 careers at the same time, and I'd like to do 2 careers at the same time.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so she set that standard, and now that I saw that it is capable, I'm like, if she could do it, I can do it.
Can I ask what the other career interest is, if you don't mind?
Yes, being a professional dancer.
Really?
Yeah,
That makes sense. Yeah.
I've been dancing since I was 4. So
Okay. I'm a drummer, so performer in that aspect. Now I'm doing the wrestling thing, so I get it. But that's very cool to hear. Last one, Kate, I want to be respectful of your time, and it's so good to see you being very professional. You're killing it in the ring. Stay humble, stay hungry, as my buddy Bobby Buffet would say over there. Shout him out. What are the short-term goals moving forward, and the long-term goals in this business for you?
Yeah, short term is to keep getting out there, whipping some ass, but long term is to definitely sign with a big company eventually and then just tour the world.
Yeah, maybe get that match with Becky Lynn. I think she's a free agent right now, so we'll never say never.
Never say never.
Kate, plug your socials, all that good stuff, merch, anything you got to put over right now.
Yeah, my Instagram is at Kate Thorn, and then my t-shirts are coming out very soon.
Okay.
Just put in a big order for them.
Love it. All right. Vicky versus Kate Thorn 3. Make it happen, guys. Thank you, Kate.
Yeah, thank you.
The BCP is brought to you by our favorite store, Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore, located in the Englishtown Flea Market in New Jersey from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Saturdays and Sundays, and online at FunkensteinWrestlingSuperstore.com. Get your favorite wrestling merch, retro video games, Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters, G.I. Joe, so much more. It's our favorite store. Thank you, Heather and Dan, for sponsoring the BCP. Also got to welcome back our sponsors, the No Gimmicks Podcast, the podcast that keeps it 100% real 100% of the time. Check out our guy Kelvin, only on the No Gimmicks Podcast. Wrestling All Day, All Night is the best wrestling discussion group on Facebook. We provide more of a community feel here, and have wrestling fans introduce other fans to something they may not have seen before, such as old school wrestling, indie wrestling, Japanese wrestling, and so much more. We also strive to be a source of information regarding upcoming wrestler meet and greets and signings. And remember, we're open 24/7, all day, all night. Be sure to follow on socials and join the group on Facebook at Wrestling All Day, All Night. Welcome back our sponsor, Sweet Chin Musings. Sweet Chin Musings is the creation of the reigning, rarely defending, highly disputed champion of wrestling podcast, Mr. Perfect, Mike Mueller, and his tag team partner in crime, Luke Kudialis. SCM focuses on the in-ring product of WWE and AEW, no dirt sheet rumors here, as well as backstage news, predictions, and analysis of characters, storylines, and major pay-per-views. Old school fans, don't worry, we have you covered as well, with a look back on classic matches, top 10 lists, and interactive tournaments that let the fans decide who is truly the best of all time. You can find them at Facebook at Sweet Chin Musings, and check out the podcast on all major podcast platforms. Please welcome back our sponsors on the BCP Plus and the podcast, GPW Productions. GPW provides your promotion or event with top-tier video, audio production, live streaming, and more. I can personally vouch for them in saying they are hands down the best production company I've ever worked with, as they have and continue to work with the likes of AEW, GCW, StarCast, MLW, not to mention the majority of the local independent promotions here in the tri-state area. They can even help you film a vignette or promo for your persona or gimmick. And guess what? GPW doesn't just work in wrestling. No, they cover MMA, boxing, basketball, or any other sporting event as well. On a personal note, I'd like to thank Mike Sesko, Frank León, Oneil Andrews, and the team for giving me multiple opportunities to work with them and some of the best talent in the world. Thank you, GPW, and guys, book GPW for your promotion or event today at contact@gpwproductions.com. Please welcome back one of our favorite podcast sponsors, Key Nation, featuring our very own BCP and BCP Plus contributor, Mr. Wayne Keener. Make sure to follow Key Nation on TikTok and Instagram for great puns, memes, dad jokes, and random ridiculous content. Thank you, Wayne, for sponsoring the BCP. Don't forget to check out one of our newest sponsors here on the BCP, Chop City Wrestling. Chop City Wrestling is where our pal Ryan Steniford takes chops from wrestlers and donates $20 to Connor's Cure for every chop he takes. Follow his adventures on his YouTube channel for all those chops and some great pro wrestling content, all for a good cause. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, and thank you, Ryan, for sponsoring the BCP. Please welcome in our new podcast sponsor, From the Left Side. From the Left Side has all of your wrestling and sports news. Check out From the Left Side at facebook.com/FromTheLeftSide with On Air E, and be sure to hit that follow button. Thank you from the left side. Please welcome back one of our favorite sponsors, Mania Club. Established in 2015, Mania Club is a WWE-recognized community for fans with an eclectic love for both the world of professional wrestling and raising money for Conor's Cure. During WrestleMania weekend, we host the official tailgate of WrestleMania while also celebrating the life of Conor McCallum. They are the single largest donor within the V Foundation for Conor's Cure with over $150,000 raised. Please donate and join the Facebook group over at Mania Club on Facebook. Donate at jimmyv.org/Mania Club. Please welcome back our returning sponsor for the year of 2024, Bree Combination Wrestling, celebrating their 7-year anniversary on Sunday, June 9th, 2024, at 106 Bergen Ave, Ridgefield Park, the Mecca here in New Jersey. Doors 4 p.m., Belle 5 p.m. Get your tickets now at anni7.eventbrite.com. Guys, please welcome in our new pod sponsor for the months of May and June, J. Adam Photography. Jay provides quality, artistic, innovative photography with a quick turnaround time. Be sure to check out his latest ISPW wrestling pics and much more stellar content. Right now, wrestlers can do a special portrait shoot with Jay in Sparta, New Jersey for just $50. Contact Jay at Jay Vogel on Facebook and be sure to follow him across socials. Thank you, Jay, for sponsoring the BCP. Guys, let's welcome in our new pod sponsor, Cooper Groove Grips. When you play Cooper Groove drumsticks, you get increased sensory feedback from your hands so your grip will naturally loosen, but you have complete control. With that taking place, you don't have fatigue and soreness, which can lead to long-term issues. Guys, as a drummer, Cooper Groove is my drumstick of choice. Sweaty hands aren't a problem. Grip is good. Don't forget to check out their amazing Cooper Groove bats coming out soon. Guys, follow at Cooper Groove Grips on Facebook. Please welcome in our new sponsor, Belle to Belle Live Women's Pro Wrestling. Belle to Belle presents Liberty Bell, Saturday, July 20th at the world-famous Monster Factory in Paulsboro, New Jersey. Get your tickets now. Check out more great women's pro wrestling action at belletobelle.com. Guys, please welcome in our new podcast sponsors, ISPW Weekly, where we dive deep into the world of ISPW, the crossroads of professional wrestling. Join Jumpin' Jay and Total with Tom every week as they interview the stars of the ring, uncover their stories, rivalries, and the electrifying action that defines ISPW. Be sure to check out ISPW Weekly on the ISPW Facebook page every week. Please welcome in our new pod and daily site sponsor, Twisted Shamrock Studios and Spa, located in Delaware County, Pennsylvania. Twisted Shamrock is a retro spa experience for the average Joe and Jane. Meet the next evolution of recovery and relaxation. Right now, you can try their introductory offer, where you can try a core service to include massage, skincare, facial, stretch therapy, body slimming, toning, personal training, and spray tanning for 30 minutes for just $30. This is perfect for our wrestling pals as well. Book today. Call 484-574-8868 or visit www.twistedshamrockstudiospa.com. Guys, please welcome back our podcast sponsor, Wrestling Games, live signings, and more ahead of their inaugural signing September 1st in partnership with Revolution Wrestling Federation, featuring Buff Bagwell, Gary Wolf, Renee Michelle, and L.A. Smooth. Pricing includes shoutouts from all the wrestlers. Havoc Monsters Ball Deal, $125 gets you one 8x10 each by all 4 announced talent and any indie wrestler that shows up on the live. There'll be at least 2 to 4. $20 each additional 8x10 individual photos only. First photo, $25 shipped for first. Each additional $20 includes a top loader for each photo. Any mail-ins are $30 for each item, $25 each additional. More items to be posted later. Feel free to message Emil Menard for any questions or purchases.